Today we're going to learn how to make texture with our lines so that we can make our very own texture tree. What is texture? It's how something feels. To start, you'll need your line drawings from last week, some extra paper, and a black crayon. You'll also need your tree drawings. Good thing you remembered to save them. Quickly draw the outline of your tree. It doesn't have to be perfect, just get the basic shape looking at your drawing. Look back at your line drawing when you're done. Divide your tree up into separate sections. Then pick a line, here I'm picking a straight line, and fill that area that you chose with that line, just that line next to each other. Now I'm doing another section. I'm choosing a zigzag line for this new section. And look at how I put the zigzag line in. That's going to give it a really interesting texture. Can you see? How about that dashed line? I'm going to use that dashed line now in my next segment. I want a line that's not on my line chart. I think I'll just add it. Let's see how that line looks if I fill a section of my tree with that line. I'm going to use the straight line again. I'm going to push really hard on my crayon to get that line. When you put straight lines next to each other, the way that I'm doing here, they're called parallel lines. I think I'll do more zigzags for the base of my tree. And how about a dotted line for one of the branches? I like that light wavy line for some of the foliage or greenery leaves on the tree. Oh, I'm thinking of a spiral line. There isn't one on my chart, so I'm drawing it. Watch how I do it around and around. Now I'm adding grass, light and heavy, little straight lines. Time for color. I'm using crayons. You can use anything you want. I wouldn't use a heavy paint that would cover over your lines though, but you could use crayons, oil pastels, markers, anything you feel comfortable with and that's fun for you to use. Here I'm going to create a pattern with two different kinds of browns. A pattern is when something repeats itself. So I have the lighter ochre brown and the darker brown. And then I go into the lighter brown and then the darker brown and so on. Have fun using color. Here's my finished drawing. Be sure to upload your finished drawing to your Google Classroom file. Can't wait to see it. See you next week.